What's going on, everybody? Lone Fox from the Brew-Lab. Have I been tinkering today? I've decided to extend Control Week just for this deck. It was going to be over already yesterday with the Prismari deck, but I saw a bunch of other YouTubers posting Grixis decks, and I just had to give it a go. And this is what I came up with. I was in the lab until late last night. Got up early this morning. I've been playing it non-stop on the ladder, only in ranked games. Sitting on 75% win rate, so not bad at all. It's been really fun. I posted a few screenshots of the shenanigans that were happening on a couple of Facebook groups earlier. Anyway, I hope I can replicate some of those matches for you guys today on stream. So, to go over the deck, basically, we've seen what I'm trying to do most often since Strixhaven dropped with the Show of Confidence card and what's the other one that you sacrifice? Um, oh my God, Plum the Forbidden or something like that. They're the two cards that have that copy ability, depending on how many of a certain thing you do before happen. And that basically causes the Magecraft abilities in their respective decks to go crazy. With Leonin Lightscribe and the other wizard, one drop human wizard, and then they get a couple of instants and sorceries cast, and then they cast Show of Confidence, and it gets copied like 3-4 times, so it triggers the Magecraft ability on both those creatures 3-4 times, and then they can put counters on everything. And the same goes with Plum the Forbidden, and they've got the witch, the 3-drop witch with the ward ability. I can never remember her name. And the other 2-drop Witherbloom guy with Magecraft. They just sack a bunch of creatures, and then the Magecraft triggers go off. So there is a Planeswalker that is Magecraft. If you didn't already know, Professor Onyx is amazing. And she's been featuring in pretty much every single control deck that plays black that I've showcased over the last 4 streams. She's that good. So if we can get this copying, so where like a single spell that we cast goes off more than once, then of course her Magecraft ability, same like in the decks I just described earlier, goes off and starts triggering multiple times. And a way to do this is through Rowan, Scholar of the Sparks, -4, creates an emblem that says whenever you cast an instant or sorcery, you may pay 2, and if you do, copy that spell. So it's a pretty simple deck. It's a Grixis control, all the best things from all 3 colors. Blue, you get counter spells. So I've got Mystical Dispute, a couple of negates, 3 Sword Coming, and also, of course, blue is good for card draw. So I'll put in a pop quiz, which also has the learn ability, and I'll show you the learn board in a moment, or the lesson board in a moment. Then red gives us, burn removal. And I didn't put a lot in because we've also got black, which is usually the better removal. But still, 4 copies of Igneous Inspiration, which deals 3 damage to any target. Pretty important, same as in yesterday's deck. You can go straight to the dome for 6 with this if you have Rowan's emblem up. Sometimes that just finishes the game by itself. And the cool thing is with both of these learn, if you're copying them, you get to go fetch from the lesson board twice, which is important to note. And then black for all of our main removal. So we've got 2 copies of Bloodchief's Thirst to get rid of Planeswalkers as well. Lovely removal from Zendikar Rising. 3 copies of Heartless Act, instant speed, and 1 copy of Eliminate, instant speed. Then the only problem with these 3 colors is that they can't get rid of enchantments. This is the only card that does it, so I just thought I'd play 2 copies, and it doubles as removal as well, even though you have to take the hit. equal to the permanence mana value that you remove, but it is the only way in black to get rid of enchantments. And we've got some stuff in the lesson board to get rid of artifacts. And that's about it. So the whole point of the deck is pretty straightforward. All we're trying to do is get Rowan down turn 3 and start plussing. And then if they play something your turn 4, you can get rid of it with your now reduced cost removal. The static ability on both sides of this Planeswalker reduce your instants and sorcery spells casting cost by 1. So if you have both of them, which I hope to do, that reduces the casting cost of everything by 2 colorless. So, your Pop Quiz costs 1. Your Baleful Mastery costs 1. There's some spells in our lesson board that end up costing 0. Mascot Exhibition costs 5. It's great. What else? So yeah, once you've got her emblem up, then the next goal of the deck is to get Professor Onyx on the board. And then once she's down, you just control the board, get answers out of your lesson sideboard with your learn cards, and chip the opponent down with Professor Onyx's Magecraft ability until they either die from that, or you've gotten her high enough to ultimate, and then that usually ends the game. And that's the deck. In the lesson board, we've got a little bit of life gain, a little bit of go search for the land we need. There's a little bit of a problem with the mana base in Grixis. You'll see. It's I don't know how else to run it right now. It's been a little bit of a problem sometimes getting red when I need it. Therefore, 1 copy of Environmental Sciences just to make sure we get our land drops. Then teaching up the Archaics, if we, hand is completely empty and the opponent's still got a hand full of things, we can sometimes double it with Rowan's ability and draw up to 6 cards, which is great. This is the artifact removal I mentioned earlier. It's the only copy of it, but so far so good. Card draw, always good to keep the hand reloaded. It's the only other card draw we have on top of Professor Onyx's +1 ability and Pop Quiz. That's the only card draw. So it's good to have a little bit more if necessary here in the lesson board. And then 2 copies of Confront the Past in case they get rid of any of our crucial planeswalkers. I've had it a few times where I've already gotten off an emblem, but it's nice to have her on the field anyway, as well as her brother for the additional spell cost reduction. So bringing them back is great. So I'm running 2 copies of that. And then 1 copy of Mascot Exhibition, because the dream is to have, and I got this off just in playtesting before I hit record, where you get 1 or 2 copies off with Rowan's emblem on Mascot Exhibition at a reduced cost, and flood the field with counters, with tokens, and just swing it for the kill. So that's our kind of final, win con. In case everything else goes sour, we can always get it with Mascot Exhibition. That's it. That's the deck. Let me just check on the stream here. Make sure everything is okay before we jump into the games. I think the avatar is good. Just get some water. 1 second. Pardon me. Where were we? Right. Let's do this. Balatar. Mr. Balatar. It's actually pretty nice. 1 of each color we need. some, draw, some removal, some counters. I like it. Mr. Balatar is playing what looks to be Sultai Yorion. So we better be quick. I'm hoping to counter his perfect. That'll do. Oh, Mr. Balatar scoops it up. I still need to figure out how to get it so that OBS can show you guys my assistant. But you'll just have to trust me when I say that we're sitting on 75% win rate with this deck after playing solidly since last night. I don't know how many games that is. It's probably upwards of 20. I'm surprised. I just whipped it up in a moment and it's been performing real good. And really liking Crippling Fear against all the aggro decks. It gets past all of the indestructible creatures because it's a minus ability. And so if you could double it with Rowan's emblem, it becomes -6/-6. There's very few things that can survive that. That on top of Extinction Event, it's been great. I've seen other people running other copies of this deck with the Draconic Intervention, but if you're playing against an opponent that's running dragons, then what do you do? The professor and both students in hand. 3 colors, no ramp, no removal. I think I might just have to mulligan this one. Opponent's playing a big deck. No Yorion. Okay. Yeah. See, that's good. I always want to have an opening hand with Rowan. Try and give a first attempt at getting her down straight away. We do need to draw a land though. Just foretell. Saw it coming next turn. Mr. Casher, show me the money. Mono black. Probably a poisoned cup. Or that thing that makes me discard, which is even more annoying. Skull Crusher. Sorry. Bye. Land, please, deck. Yes. Cancel. Whoops. So now if she can just stay on the board for 1 turn, then oh well. Let's draw on their end step. Plan B. Caramba. What a charming fellow the opponent is. Okay, so I shall get rid of probably. Oof, definitely a Turgid deck. 100% Turgid situation. Probably coming at me next turn, which is just lovely. This will be good. Definitely the discard black card. That if I'm already cardless and they draw. A bit silly. It was my way to get around Turgid, but also I'm trying to empty my hand so I can actually cast this next turn. Crying out loud. That new card is really good. It's people are just catching on. It's super good. In your like, I want to make an Ashiok deck with this. There she is. Off you go. Thank you very much. Land Mania. Okay, Rowan's back. They've still probably got like another 1 million different types of removal and discard. Oh, God. Is it like just the deck that's trying to play as many annoying things as possible? Lovely. Another Turgid. Rankle. With haste. Yeah, damn it. Mm. Top deck city. What to do? I'm back. She's got another ankle. Opponent's getting a bit low in cards. What's he got? Touching my Rowan like that. I don't like it. Hmm. Well, we have to go grab our. If we get any learn cards, we need to go get our artifact removal right away. Oh, crikey. Oh, I should have kept that in my hand to discard to Turgid's Lantern. That's terrible. Goodness. How many times can you do that? One, okay, one more. That's it. Might as well. Something might save us next turn. No, I don't know what's worse, bricking or flooding. Leave your comments down below. Let's start a poll. Oh my goodness. Now he's gonna draw cards with that. 2 more lands. Thank goodness he did that. Yep. Good game. Mr. Kasha showed me the money. So, 1-1. 1 win, 1 loss. I need to shave my mustache. It's starting to get annoying. Also, the wife gave me that look. You know the one. When it's time. It's time to shave it off, buddy. Tough call, but I'm going to give it a whirl. Could just draw a red. Off you go, Mr. Snake. Yes! Perfect. This is kind of the perfect sequence of events. Especially with green, they don't have any like hasty creatures, they don't have any direct planeswalker removal. So he'll play a creature, I'll get rid of it. I can easily +4 now in these types of matches. Screw it. That's what Crippling Fear is for. I think I should probably do it now though. You see how that cost 1 there? Loving it. Okay, we're good. I'm even considering not minusing 4 straight away. Then we can keep her on the board. Post emblem. Yeah. Landfall counters shenanigans. Woohoo! She's gonna have more Scoot Swarms. I want to make sure I have enough of these, but I mean, that's fine. Assembly worker. Okay, now we just need 1 more mana to cast our Professor. Odd. Off you go. Draw on their end step. And learn. Yeah, definitely landfall. So 1. Okay. Do you have 2 of those? Interesting. Hey, scry. Blue, black, blue, black. -3 the Kazandu. Oh, they're scrambling. Clutching at straws. We got them. Great truth. Okay, so we can do this, which is, not just 3, not just 6, but we just triggered the Magecraft twice on Professor Onyx. So that was +6. That was 10 damage. And I think we can just kill them like that, as it is. No, we can't. Oh, that feels good. It's even better when you have um, Will, Scholar of Frost on the battlefield as well. It just starts slinging spells. Ah, it's just the kind of deck I love. So 2-1, 2 wins, 1 loss. Let's keep this party going. Round of 4. Vital. Dave Cake. Hey man, can you give me a slice of that Dave Cake? Faggot. I go first. It's tempting as hell. Mr. Dave Cake, what are you playing? Yes! Just what we needed. See? Bravery is always rewarded. Oh god, no, please, not some like mono blue control things. I just played against a guy like this just before I started streaming. It was like mono blue counter spells, Shark Typhoon. It's been a while since I played someone who just played plain mono blue. That wasn't a mill deck. It was annoying, about as annoying as it gets. Please not. Okay, so rogues. Dimir control. Beg your pardon? I think I'm gonna grab it and then cast my land search spell for 1 and keep up the blue mana for sword coming. That's perfect. Whoops. I was supposed to click blue. Well, at least I've only got black spells in hand, so maybe it was the right choice without meaning it. Sword coming. Pause. Read my tone. Oh no. See, now, this is the problem. He's definitely going to counter this, so I'm just going to chill. I'm happy to just keep chipping you away for one turn. We're up 22 to 13. Sigh. Bye bye. It's definitely Ashiok. We were just talking about this. Okay, now we can cast a Professor Onyx with all tranquility. Still got enough mana up for a alternate cost Baleful Mastery if he does cast Ashiok. 3, 4. Yeah, if he gets one more mana, he could potentially be casting Ashiok. That would be ideal, honestly. Okay, getting a bit of life. See if I care. I'll draw some cards and stuff. Now the Ashiok. Oh, that feels cute. Oh, that feels cute. Now watch this. Oh, double learn, double draw. Bellissimo. And a lovely double Mascot Exhibition. Oh, that is so good. That is so good. Good game. Amazing. We did it. I was really hoping to get that off at least once on stream. What a what a bastard card. What a lovely little combo. Epic. I mean, the opponent was, a little bit mana screwed, but still, I think that really showcases the power of Grixis. It's like, if you want to cast something, I'm going to counter it. You've finally got something through, I'm going to remove it. Card draw, we got card draw. It's good. It's good. I'm impressed. I wouldn't be surprised if Grixis control deck wouldn't show up in the next couple of big events. People are getting a bit bored of Sultai. If only there was a Grixis Triome. So our gold and gem collection is going along nicely in preparation for the D&D set. I think it'll be available on Arena early July. I've gone and had a look. It's like pretty early July, so we don't have that much time. I mean, we're approaching rapidly the end of May, so I've still got basically another entire month and a bit to collect. I'm planning on spending my usual 50 euros on the pre-release, one of the pre-release with the booster packs, and then blow the rest of what I've saved up between now and then, all on the same day, and I'll do that on stream. So stick around for that. Should be epic. That usually gets me. I mean, plus I've got 33 rares saved up anyway. I can craft the whole set pretty much on day 2, day 3 by doing that. Almost. Especially because we're not going to have Mystic Archive in the next set. So many of the cards. I mean, the the slots in boosters that I would have been getting actual cards that I'm going to use ended up going towards this mystical archive nonsense. Sorry, my historic playing watchers, viewers, but it was just so annoying. Usually without this, so getting back to my point, when we don't have that problem with of mystical archive, then usually €50 and starting saving gems and gold from about a month and a half before to 2 months before the new set drops. That will automatically get you the whole set pretty much. You might have to craft one or two mythics like further down, but you can do that just by playing dailies. So I mean that's literally all I spend. €50 every 3 months is, it's not ridiculous. It's not completely out of my budget. And that's saying something because I'm broke AF. My boy's asking if I want to play some Apex later tonight. Yeah, probably be too busy playtesting for tomorrow's deck. I like that we've got lots of land and some card draw. I think we'll just keep it. Luck has been holding so far, so good. More blue. I should have just played an island as well. Prismari. I'm also playing Prismari. Hint, hint. This card's really good. It's a little finicky, but once you get the click order down, it's good. One in hand, one bottom of the graveyard, one exile you can play this turn. Oh, sorry, bottom of the library. Ooh. Bottom of the graveyard. Come on. Okay, well, we've got plenty of answers to pretty much anything. This deck. Oh, okay. Teamer. Was not expecting that at all. Some sort of Genesis Ultimatum deck. Deep thoughts. Opponent is having some deep thoughts. It's a lot of land. And wanted one more black source. Discard an island. Nico. Nico. Sorry, buddy. You're a goner. Oh, okay. I see. I see. Very nice. Very nice. So not too many people I've seen actually making use of that. It's all artifacts you control can tap for add one mana of any color. So, and that is begging to be broken. I'm thinking of doing something with that. Although we do have some graveyard shenanigans, things that I, don't want leaving my graveyard because I can go and fetch them, namely my planeswalkers. So I'm kind of hoping to get rid of that Tormod's Crypt in some way, shape, or form. Yes. Second Galazeth down. Where are my planeswalkers? Mana. That is enough mana. Thank you. I think they're definitely trying to work their way towards a. Okay, now if they were looking for emergent mana, they would have picked a green source there. We'll just do exactly the same thing as them. And how many cards do I think we can draw with this? Yes. Opponent? Having a read? Thanks. There's a Rowan. About time you showed up to the party. Yeah, I'm a little bit relaxed now. If they were looking for, I mean, unless they don't have any basic forests in the deck, but if they were looking for emergent ultimatum mana, they would have searched for a forest instead of a mountain last, because I believe two's enough, and they already had, enough using the Frostboils other side. I wonder. Luckily, I have a Negate. Eliminate. Oh no, it's the combo. That's the first time I've had that done to me. I've seen it done on MTG Jeff's channel, but I've never had it done to me. Oh, that was epic. Well done. Oh, goodness. It's kind of the only way to use body of research. Because just as I was laughing, I mean, I could have just gotten rid of it with an eliminate. But if you've got the fling up, we got flinged. Me got flingzord. So what is that record? Let's have a look see. Started streaming about an hour ago. My stats. One, two, three, four, five, six. 6 games total. 4 wins, 2 losses. That's not bad. I got time for one more. Let's do this. Let's get a triple Mascot Exhibition on this one. Mascot Exhibition. Il Santo. The Saint. We're playing a Saint. Oh, if only we had red land. Oh. I think this is a really good matchup. I haven't seen many people playing the Orator in that spot instead of the Luminarch Aspirant. Very nice. It's actually I'm also really looking for a way to bust this card. Yeah, well, I'd rather take 4 next turn and counter whatever he's going to play than kill it now and let him draw a card with Baleful Mastery, if that makes sense. Then we can Extinction Event it instead. Get some life gain from this now. That's a spicy meatball. Definitely, you need to go. Bye-bye. Okay. White has no haste creatures, so we've slowed the ball down a little bit. Hopefully something small we can get rid of with this. Perfect. They do have mana for a protection spell up, so I think it would be best if we exile it. I hate this card. Pet peeve. Pet peeve alert. No protection you can cast for that little. You can go dig for another blue mana next turn. Gosh. Taking a beating. One more mana would be amazing. No. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. Who plays Daybreak Chimera? Really? Removal's good. Five. That is an odd number. Sigh of relief. We can bring this back from the brink with one more land. Yes. Whew. It's a risk. I'm taking a risk. This is removal. Okay. We've got another. Professor. That's Professor. Here comes another Banishing Light. I'm ready to bet. All my bets. They've always got two. Okay. Interesting. Very nice. Very happy about that. Huh. Let's gain some life. Ooh. That feels a lot better. Negate their banishing light if they have one, which would make me feel so good. So good. Play another red source next turn. Play Rowan. Okay, how are we gonna get rid of this guy? Oh, we can -7. I mean -3, sorry. I think we might just have this one in the bag. Typical mono white, running low on gas. Let's get Mascot Exhibition. I can feel it coming. I can feel it coming. Let's save it because I want to try and get it off double. Can play a little bit with our HP. Something to discard. Something just to cast. And get another Magecraft trigger. We still have enough mana for Mystical Dispute or Negate. Sorry, just Negate. Let's leave it at that. Perfect discard target. I don't see us ever having less cards than mono white. Let's get you to cast, spend all your remaining mana. Okay, it's emblem time. Watch this. Woof. Woof. Damn it! We didn't get the double exhibition off like I wanted to. But hey, there we go. That's all I have time for today. We've been streaming for a little under an hour. Should we do one more? We can do one more. We could definitely do one more. The only problem with that is that my beer that's waiting for me in the freezer is going to get even a little bit more cold. And, if that's the biggest problem, then life is good. So 7 games, 2 losses. 5 wins, 2 losses. Aha. What do you mean by that, Dax? You should change your stream settings. So, okay, yes, absolutely. I wonder how I do that. I need to fix that. I thought that was already happening. You think it's in OBS? Audio input. Video output capture. I need to look into that. Thanks, Dax. That's very, very important. I had not noticed. You're the first one to point that out. See, that's what friends are for on stream. Point out your mistakes, help you fix them, get better tomorrow. Boros Dwarves. I have a version of this in the cards for tomorrow or the next day, which is just so much fun. And what I'm really hoping most of all out of the D&D set is a one-drop dwarf in red. That would be so sick. Yeah, okay. I had a feeling it would be an OBS thing. Oh no, wait. Yeah, okay, because in the replays you can hear the audio, but in the while you're watching now live on stream, you can't hear it. That's a problem. I need to fix that for sure. Oof, oof. That felt good. That felt so good. Yeah, we don't want Bergie. Get out of here, you Bergie. Okay, we're up to enough mana for our lovely professor. Ronan is learning and listening about environmental sciences. Yeah, that's just lovely. Keep one blue up for negate. Oh! I didn't plus her one. So silly. Oh, goodness. That's what you get. So silly. Where do I adjust my settings so that it's definitely an OBS? Ay, ay, ay. Nice. Not needing to splash blue because of treasure tokens. A lot of guiding voices there. Oh, oh, that's gotta hurt. protection of some kind. Fling. Yeah, sure, make another token, but you've used one to make it. Mass Exhibition is a little bit problematic. Three, two, two, one, four, four. Well, that's okay. We can get rid of everything with our Crippling Fear and one Feed the Swarm on the 4/4. Oh, even better. Feed the Swarm there. Why am I so dumb? Why? It's better to take 4 than 5. So I forgot to leave up mana for Bloodchief's Thirst on the Elemental. Hello, darling. Fancy seeing you here. Jolly good. Oh, start gaining some life. A little too close for comfort there. Definitely going to choose a pop quiz. Ooh, we can get back into this one. Yes, we can. Don't tell me you've got something. What do they got in Boros colors? The new thing does actually damage. Planeswalkers. Rip apart. But it's only 3 damage. Yes. Yes. Okay. Now we need to draw. Oh, so I was hoping to get something that would have killed the Magda. But that's okay. Can always fetch. Anyway, he can't do enough damage. I hope. Up to 8. We can. It's probably just going to go for Professor. He's worried about the ultimate, but that's okay. It's kind of what I was hoping for. Goodness. Just what I wanted. Yes. They got a mascot off. Now it's my turn. Oh, back from the brink again. In typical control deck fashion. I think we can do this. I mean, unless they've got like what's his name? The Lawhold Dragon guy. 5/5 haste flying. That also costs a free spell. That would be kind of disastrous. Or I don't know. It's not much else. Hasty things that can do 9. I don't think he's playing Ember Cleave. Deep Thoughts. You drew a land. I feel so bad. Sorry, whale shark. Yes. Okay, so that's it. That's the deck. We managed the last win. So what's that? 8 games, 6 wins. I'm very happy with that. I think I really showcased the deck off to the best of its ability. I hope you all enjoyed the games. Just to go back in and do my usual sort of recap for those of you who missed the beginning. Of course, these will all be uploaded onto my YouTube channel, so you can just rewatch the replays at any point. The decks are also all available on EtherHub. There's a link in the description. And also, you can just, if you don't want to go to EtherHub, you can just highlight the deck list and import it into Arena that way. But I get some sort of bragging rights with other YouTubers, depending on how many views and downloads my decks get on EtherHub. So please go for that option if you can. So yeah, basically Grixis. Color combination that hasn't seen much play lately because there wasn't a triome printed in Ikoria for this color combination, but it used to dominate back in the past, and the reasons for that are quite obvious. Blue, counter magic; red, burn magic; black, removal, hand hate. So you cover so many angles. It's one of the best control archetypes, and now with the introduction of the pathways, the mana base isn't as bad, and Professor Onyx is just such a sweet win con. So there's plenty of ways to control the board and make sure that she stays out and gets her ulti off. And I really enjoyed the addition of Rowan, the emblem allowing us to double up on the Magecraft triggers on Professor Onyx. I think we got it off once there during the games where we had the emblem cost Igneous Inspiration for 6 to the face and then plus another, so that's 2 copies of the spell. So that's 6 plus 4 from the Professor Onyx, 10 damage, for very little mana. We had Rowan on the field, so this went off for 1, then we copied it for 2. So 3 mana for 10 damage. And we got to learn twice. Broken stuff. And that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed the game. If you did like what you saw, of course, give me a thumbs up. Really appreciate that. Of course, click the subscribe button, the little bell notification icon next to that. Then you'll get notified whenever I'm about to go live. Of course, give me any comments, any suggestions, where things that you would do to adjust the deck, change the deck, problems that are happening for you, the viewer, where I should place my camera. Is my mic good enough? Am I speaking loud enough? Everything like that. I always appreciate your feedback. And that's it for today. This is Lone Fox from the Brew-Lab, signing out. Peace.